Ready for the video?
Alright, more than ready.
Let's get it, man. Sweet. What is vibing? This is Vish.
This is Cambo.
And today, we'll be responding to Sadhguru's video on
why doesn't hard work bring me success?
Do you ever find yourself stressed, anxious, or nervous? Well, that used to be me all the time. And then I found meditation, and currently I've got hundreds of people on their meditation journeys. I will be soon coming out with a meditation product, so stay tuned for that. And today, I'm here with Cambo. Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Cambo from One Word, Louisiana. Moved to Austin, Texas in 2004. Been here ever since. I'm a personal trainer and here with Vish, ready to get another video in.
Sweet. And do you know who Sadhguru is?
I've heard of Sadhguru. Heard the name, not too familiar with him, but I would like to get to know him more for sure.
Well, let's get right into it.
Let's get into it.
Interesting question.
I can relate. Yeah.
Just working hard doesn't do things in the world. This is the biggest problem. Right from your childhood, your parents taught you, if you study, how should you study? Study hard. If you work, how should you work? Work hard. You do everything hard. If you do things hard, things won't happen. It'll become a donkey's life, just doing everything hard. Nobody told you, you must study in joy. Nobody told you, you must work in love. They told you, you must do it hard. They made their lives very difficult for themselves. Now they're ensuring that your life becomes difficult too. Why do you work hard? What are you working hard? If it's hard, give it up. If you can do it joyfully, you do it. Otherwise, don't do it, isn't it? Isn't it so?
Yes.
If you're going to make yourself miserable in the process of working, what use is your work to yourself or to anybody around you? You just sit at the temple gates and beg and eat, it's better. Somebody will throw you 1 rupee, 2 rupee. You eat out of it, at least that you do joyfully, sit there happily, eat what people throw into your bowl. If you're going to make it so hard for yourself, I'm sure you're making it very hard for everybody around you. Isn't it true? If you're going to spread misery in the world, it's better you don't do anything.
Facts.
If you're going to spread joy in the world, go and do as much as you can. Now you work hard. Just because you work hard, things need not happen, and they do not happen. One day it happened. Can I tell you a joke? Shankaran Pillai's old ambassador wouldn't start. Does anybody still own ambassador? No? All of you evolved out of it. His old ambassador wouldn't start. So he went home. He had a kitten at home. He brought the kitten, harnessed it to the ambassador. He said, "Go, let's go, let's go." People looked at this and said, "Are you crazy? Can this little kitten pull the ambassador car?" Generally, it takes God to move this car. What are you doing? Shankaran Pillai said, "Don't you fool yourself, I have a horsewhip." You believe you can do everything hard and it'll work. It'll not work just because you do it hard. You must do the right thing, only then it works, isn't it? If you do not do the right thing, it does not work. People who are successful not because necessarily they work hard, they just know what's the right thing to do with their kind of job. That's why they're successful.
Work smart.
Another day,
Exactly.
Shankaran Pillai fell into the septic tank. I want you to imagine. Right up till here in filth. Please imagine and see. He tried to get out desperately. He couldn't. Then after some time, he started screaming, "Fire! Fire! Fire!" Neighbors heard the fire screams, called the fire brigade. The firemen came and looked everywhere, no fire. Then they found him in the septic tank, pulled him out. And then they asked, "Why were you screaming fire?" Then Shankaran Pillai retorted, "If I said shit, shit, would you come?"
Wow.
You must do the right thing, otherwise it doesn't work. So just working hard will not do. You must do the right thing, otherwise it doesn't work.
Wow. Such an interesting take on the question of working hard. What do you think, Cambo?
I like it, man. I believe in hard work myself, honestly, but I do believe in working smarter, not harder. And so it kind of resonates with me. You know, I've worked hard my whole life, and I'm still not where I want to be, you know, exactly in life. So, you know, I do feel like I could take a step back and start working a little bit smarter, you know?
Awesome.
I love the video overall. I can relate to it. As far as the storytelling go, I kind of missed a couple of parts of it. You know, I just couldn't understand them clearly, just for simple. But overall, I understood the message of what he was getting at, and you know, I like it. It was entertaining. He's a comical guy too, so
right.
Yeah.
I love his laugh. If you've seen his laugh, his whole body shaking, which is nice. And yeah, so that story that he was actually talking about, the first one, I honestly or transparently didn't completely understand either.
Okay.
But what I did get out of it, well, what I didn't understand actually was the ambassador car, whatever that was. I have no clue what that means.
Right.
Do you?
I'm not entirely sure. To be
Okay,
honest.
well that's okay. But I think what he was trying to get at was that type of vehicle, whatever it might be, which required, let's just say, a larger animal to move. That person was using the hard work, so he was like, "I'll bring a cat, and I'm gonna, you know, hit the cat with the horse slash or whatever it is, make it work hard." But the reality is that gonna work?
Yeah, it's
not at all.
enough, yeah.
It's all about what is gonna work right, not what is working hard. And so I love that story. So I think that's what he was talking about the first one. The second one, with regards to the septic tank, I guess that speaks for itself. But I really thought it was fascinating too, because imagine he called the firemen and like, "Hey, there's a guy stuck in the septic." I don't think they would have come fast, right? They'd be like, "He's a stupid guy," and maybe take their own time. But the fact that he used that, I don't think you should be using that as an excuse to, you know, yell fire all the time. But at the same time, he was clever about it, right? So he worked smart in a way. He could have called them and worked super hard. It was like, "Hey, my friend needs help," and put all the effort in. But would they have really come in that quick? Probably not. He worked smart. So I think that was the second story. And yeah, I definitely resonate a lot with the message as well. It is something I would like to emphasize, which I also learned from Sadhguru, which is the whole idea of just saying, "I don't know." You see, most of the things that I've learned from Sadhguru, I would say I resonate a lot with. But there are also some things I just don't know if I resonate with, right? So there's nothing ever been said by him that I don't agree with. It's just things I'll say, "I don't know." And the reason I'll say "I don't know" is because it's something I learned from himself. And essentially, the whole point of that is that when you say "I don't know," you're opening up the doors to the possibilities, to the truth. When you quickly either believe in something or you quickly dismiss something, you're both not knowing what the truth is, right? So I could literally blindly believe in what he's saying all the time or blindly disbelieve it. It's not doing it justice. So by just saying "I don't know," I think that's a key to have. And you saying that all the time will open up the possibilities for the truth.
Makes sense.
And the reason I'm saying that is because when he said work right, I don't know if I truly know what that means, you know? Because sometimes, what does it mean to work right? It can be a little confusing. But as I'm even processing what I'm even saying right now, I'm realizing it's about working clearly, working consciously. What that really just means is becoming aware of what you're doing. When you become truly aware of what you're doing, naturally you will know what to do.
Right.
So I think that's what he meant. So
Okay.
I guess I take that back. I guess I do know what he was saying.
Figured it out.
But would love to hear what you have to say, and if you think what I'm saying is kind of what he's saying, and if it's something else, then please comment that down below. Also, would love to know what you learned from this video, also down below. And any of the video requests, also comment that down below. And don't forget to check out Cambo. His stuff will also be down below, lots of down belows. But with that being said, thank you so much for taking the time. Make it a great day, take joy from it, stay conscious. Awesome job, man.
Thank
You
you.
did great.
Yeah.